I've waited 100 years, but I'd wait 1,000,000 more for you. Nothing prepared me for the privilege of being yours for dear.
Good evening. Thank you for coming and being part of this celebration of two promises combined into one. The first promise is one Wes and Brianna make to each other, which says, I love you and want to spend the rest of my life with you. The second is a similar promise, but much more important. The promise says, I love you and will spend the rest of my life with you. The promise is short in length, yet enduring in implementation. It includes unspoken words because love is not just saying it. It is acting like it. It is being it. It is living the promise and remembering this day even 60 or 80 years from now. It is not just the fun of planning a family. It is changing diapers, sharing your food with your children, even when it is your favorite dish, and it is choking down Hamburger Helper for the 100th time because it's all you can afford. It is learning to remember this promise even when you get in a disagreement. It is remembering that even though you can forgive your spouse for a biting comment said in anger, it is a lot harder to forget it. It is learning not to say things you would regret later. It is going on vacations together, buying a house or a car together, and going to family gatherings and events with friends together. It is making mistakes and getting in over your head. It is crawling out of a hole you've fallen into and stretching, reaching your hand down to bring your spouse out with you because the victory of making it out alive and intact means nothing without your true love to share it with. It is giving that last kiss and assurance when your love goes into surgery and you worry about them making it through. It is a sigh of relief when everything went well and they say bizarre things when coming out of anesthesia. Love is complicated. It is messy. It is dirty. Frustrating, happy, sad, good, bad, and is the best thing you can ever do with someone that is worth doing it with. Love is a complete family circle of two people that expands if necessary, but the circle remains unbroken. These two are young. This is true. I gave them an assignment to write a little about themselves and why they are good together. What they wrote is wise beyond their years, and I will have them share it with you. didn't know you were going to do this today. Just remember that.
I like to think of myself as someone who is always willing to help others before themselves. I'd rather see others happy than have myself being concerned while others are struggling. My entire mission in life is to provide the best future for my beautiful wife, future kids, and also to help my mother in any way possible because she has done so much for me. I like to surround myself with loving and caring people because nothing but good can come from it. Which is why I'm so thankful I had the opportunity to meet Jesse and Anastasia, the most caring people I've ever met. Helping others, having a positive attitude, and striving to be better are a few things I like to focus on to be successful. Brianna also has this mentality, which is why I am so in love with her. I couldn't think of a life without her at this point, and I am so happy we have decided to take the next step to sharing our lives with each other forever. Brianna is the most beautiful and caring woman I've had the chance to know, and I cannot think of a better person to share my life with, and one day be the mother of my children. I love this girl beyond words. I have no idea how to express it other than to be by her side every moment she needs me, and to never stop encouraging her in everything she does.
You're up, girl.
I tend to try to find all things. When something bad happens, I try and look at it as an opportunity to something else. There's always a positive effect in every situation in my eyes. When I met Wesley back in 2008, he was the funniest kid I'd ever met. Ask anyone and I'm sure they would say the same thing. We grew in love so quickly and so unexpectedly because being with each other just felt like the right thing to do. It felt like the right place to be, where I was meant to be, living every second possible by his side. It was where I am my happiest and my most comfortable point. I am so happy when he was around. Nothing in the world feels better. Every day I fall in love with his sense of compassion for other people. Wesley always puts the ones he loves first. His heart is full of love. Wesley and I have the same exact sense of humor. He is naturally the funniest, caring, most respectful human being. It's literally second nature to me. The way I can tell he is sincere about his good ways to people is that when he gives, he never asks for anything in return. I'm attracted to his breathtaking smile. When he looks into my eyes, my heart smiles so big and gets so warm. He is beyond handsome. He still to this day gives me butterflies and will continue to do so when we're 85 years old. He is my best friend, my soulmate, my partner, my drive to do better, and I can't wait to start our own family together and be at a good place in our lives because I wouldn't want anyone else to be the protector of our family. He is my family now, and I will love him every second of the day until the end of my days. And even then, I don't possibly think it could end. Our love is so strong that distance can break it apart.
When I read the recital you gave me, I got choked up and I was just sitting there. I was really impressed with your words and feel that what you have said tells me you have what it takes to have a successful marriage and to stay in a successful marriage. You remind me of me and my wife. And we have been told on many occasions that we are one of the few great couples that they've really known. And I'm impressed with you guys. Now I'm going to give you some vows that you can read. You haven't read those either. You're already holding each other's hands, so I need to tell you. Now, Brianna, this time you start.
Wesley, since we have been together, you have made me feel more complete, more alive, and have shown me the true meaning of happiness. I am a better person with you on my side. That's why today, in front of you, our friends and my family, I choose you to be my partner, loving what I know of you and trusting what I do not know yet. Plus, I promise to respect you as an equal and to recognize that your interests, desires, and needs are as important as mine. I promise to laugh with you when times are good and endure with you when we are bad. I can't wait to grow older together, getting to know the man that we call and fall in love with what we do. Today I give you my hand, my heart, and my love without condition, completely and freely.
Brianna, these things I promise I will do that my life may grant you ample grace, because I love you and cherish you. I vow to treasure what is true, that I might touch whom I embrace. These things I promise I will do. I'll build a garden in your view, that with sweet fruit will stone the place, because I love and cherish you. I vow to love each day anew, for love must dance with time and space. These things I promise I will do. I vow to make your terrors few, and then with those demons face, because I love and cherish you. And now as we make one of two, a passage we cannot retrace, these things I promise I will do, because I love and cherish you.
You have to read. These rings are a promise and a symbol. They are an unbroken circle of trust forged by fire and kept warm by love. They do not begin nor end, they just are. Wes, place the ring on Brianna's finger and repeat after me. I, Wesley, take you, Brianna, to be my wife.